Hi everyone, my name is Muzammil Behzad and I welcome all of you to another video dedicated to understanding this new mode of learning. In this presentation, I'll be talking about the discussion boards frequently used in online mode of learning. Here, I'll be discussing graded and moderated discussion boards. As you are already aware that in comparison with hybrid learning, traditional mode of learning demands you to sit in a class at a particular time. In this setup, you are bound to have majority of your discussions and participations in that very class, based on which the teacher evaluates you. In contrast, hybrid learning offers you freedom and flexibility of learning pace, boundary, time, and location. To take care of the class participation factor, online learning models provide a much more convenient platform, commonly known as discussion boards. These discussion boards allow the students to interact with teachers and each other using an online communication mechanism. Let's talk about what we at CIIT are offering. The hybrid learning project initiated by CIIT facilitates two kinds of discussion boards. The first one is GDBs and the second one is MDBs. Both offer different functionalities but are fundamentally centered to provide the students ease of communication. GDBs are short for graded discussion boards, while MDBs stand for moderated discussion boards. GDBs are graded by your teacher, meaning that any kind of participation in the questions raised by your moderator is mandatory, and you will be assessed and evaluated based on that. On the other hand, MDBs are free of grades, but you are supposed to take part in those as well. GDBs are more formal, as generally they are the question posted by your teacher and you must formally answer that. This is because it is graded and part of your course evaluation, so it is always a good idea to be formal in your submissions. In comparison, MDBs are generally open for discussions and you can respond in a more casual way if you have any queries or concerns. In fact, MDBs offer you Facebook-like posts and threads where you can respond to any topic that is being raised. So, you have the options to post your own comment or comment on someone else's comment. Since GDBs are formal and graded, it allows you only one submission per topic. So you should make sure that what you are submitting in the GDB is your best effort, as it cannot be undone. Conversely, since you can have multiple submissions and responses in MDBs, you are allowed to give your opinions freely. In this slide, I'll be highlighting some of the advantages and importance of the discussion boards generally used in online learning platforms. To begin with, discussion boards provide a lot of opportunities to students where they can directly interact with the course. These discussion boards also promote collaborations among students and teachers. It actually promotes students to interact with each other, share their opinions, and tackle problems collectively. Since these participation requires students' contribution to be online, the discussion boards make sure that all students are completely comfortable while taking part in the discussions. This is done in the form of students expressing themselves and overcoming the fear of being judged while asking questions. Another advantage that is achieved is in the form of learning more actively. This is because, as already stated, that you are given the flexibility of timing, pace, location, and boundary. You can always learn at your own convenience and comfort when you are most active. Another most important factor for learning this way is that it encourages meaningful discussions. This means that you are not supposed to respond that quickly, rather you can take some time to bounce back. Now, it also allows you to take your time positively, search for more appropriate answers, and then submit your responses. Finally, it makes you self-responsible and you can speak for yourself. Whether you are shy or afraid of raising a question, here you can always stand out and let that creativity out of yourself. Now, let's talk about how to use GDBs and MDBs in this hybrid mode of learning. Well, all you have to do is log into your LMS portals and you will be having this interface displayed on your screens. You'll have all these icons regarding your course as discussed in the previous video. Here you can see the two icons corresponding to GDBs and MDBs. Let's explore the GDB first. By clicking the GDB icon or tab, all the details of GDB will appear on your screen. Here you can see the topic of GDB, start date and end date, and marks of this GDB. In order to respond, you'll have to go through the question or topic in detail and prepare your answer accordingly. Once your answer is ready, you may use the lower section of this interface to submit your answer. The second icon is for moderated discussion board. You can participate in discussions via MDBs as well. To do so, you'll have to click on this tab and it will lead you to this page. As you can see here, the details of the MDB are listed in the bottom of the page, including the topic, its start and end date, and the status. To open this MDB, you can click on the View button. After clicking, you will be redirected to the MDB as displayed. Here, as you can see, you have the option to submit your answers in a thread-like structure. This means that you can see the title of the post and you can also see what others have commented on it. Moreover, you are also allowed to submit multiple responses for a more active participation, which ultimately leads to an in-depth understanding of the course. With this, I thank you for listening to this presentation and I hope that things are getting clearer now. If you have any queries, you're always welcome to discuss it in the discussion boards. Good luck and happy learning.